Hey, what's up everybody, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4s. We're playing with France in our random Ideologies bond. So before we get started, I would like to mention something here in the beginning of the video that I've been meaning to talk about in the beginning of the last 3 episodes, and I keep forgetting. I talked about it at the end of the first one, but I know a lot of people don't make it to the end of the videos. So I wanted to mention it here in the beginning. So we have a lot of new videos on the channel that you guys might not be aware of. First of all, I did a Hearts of Iron 4 video, 17-minute video, where I just used grease in the Road to 56 mod, reformed the Byzantine Empire, just conquered a bunch of territory, the surrounding areas, got involved with World War II, and then it kind of leaves off, this, setup for World War III. It's a little 17-minute video with some narration. And it's more edited style content. Not a lot of people watched it, so you might have missed it. Easy to miss since it's just one video. It's not a series, so I want to put that out there. We also did a vlog recently, a little 25,000 subscriber thank you vlog. Also did a shirt giveaway for it, but that's already ended. Winner's already been selected for that. But yeah, it's a vlog that's pretty long, like 40-something minutes. Kind of discuss all kinds of things, specifically how the year 2018 went for our channel. And then finally, I'm also doing a Stellaris series, guys, with the Megacore expansion. So you might have missed that while we didn't have Hearts of Iron 4 on the channel. So you might want to check that out if you're into Stellaris, of course. So I just wanted to kind of throw those out there. And, if you're looking for some content to watch in between the releases of this series. So let's go in and let the game roll, guys. Although, wait a minute. I forgot. We were supposed to start the episode out with changing up our divisions. We got field hospitals. So let's go and add those in there with the engineer companies. And I don't know if we're going to do recon companies yet. We could do the recon companies, make them faster. Yeah, I think we'll do the recon companies for now. Let's do that. And that'll be 30 experience. That's all of our experience, but that's okay. That's mainly what we have as an infantry division, so it makes sense to make sure that they're as good as they possibly can be. Of course, that's going to reduce the experience to all of our divisions. We'll get those training here in a little bit. Let's instead prioritize fighting these wars. We did get more military factories. Awesome. Let's go ahead and put those towards support equipment. Clearly, we need a lot of support equipment. Now that we made those changes, yeah, you can see that support equipment went up, motorized went up. We need a lot of stuff, essentially. So yeah, we'll focus on building those equipments out, and we can now see these guys. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these guys in the blue army right now. We can change them up, and then that way I can have these guys all trained, because they should have the exact amount of experience. They should all be exactly the same, so they should all be done training at exactly the same time. So we're going to do that, and then with the infantry that we have here, it looks like we don't have any regular infantry here. These are all the brigade colonial ones, which in fact I want to go ahead and change those up. We'll wait though. We'll wait to change them up until we get. No, it's fine. We can do it now. I know that we have equipment problems, but that's not gonna get any better anytime soon. So let's just change these up now. We're gonna change these over to regular infantry, and as you can see, oh wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I was about to say that might hurt our manpower too poorly. But it's all right, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and swing back over to China. Remember, we had ended with, the Japanese are destroyed here. All right, we didn't have to do it. Looks like the Chinese did it. Awesome. So we took the port, of course. So that victory is largely due to us. But yeah, what I think we're gonna go and do is let's put divisions in all the ports instead of just having 2 divisions in these 2. And as many ports as we can defend. Since they did attack this port here once, I assume that they're going to attempt to attack it again. So what we'll do is we'll have 1 division here, and then we're going to put this tank division here. And then the motorized, I guess we'll just leave these ones undefended. Really not anything to be done about that. We'll send the motorized up there. And this tank division, or this infantry division, excuse me, it's going to be this one, is going to go way over here, Shanghai. And we'll have them take the railroad since it will take them a while to get there. We still got this guy training up. So the conflict in China, for us anyways, is done. And one thing I wanted to take a look is how we've been doing on manpower and equipment loss. So we've lost, this is the Belgian front, we've already lost 2,000 men here, but equipment is really where you'll see how many we're losing. 1686 due to attrition. It's not even combat, guys. And this is what I was talking about. This is why I don't want to fight here, man. It's been so expensive for us. And then if you look at China, nowhere near as much equipment loss. Attrition's hardly been anything. It's mostly all been combat, which is worth it in my eyes. And then we've lost 6.87 thousand manpower. However, we've destroyed a ton of Japanese divisions, so I mean, it was worth it. Where in Africa it's not, which is why I'm really thinking about pulling them back, guys. I feel like we're losing too much for what? You know what I mean? What do we gain from it? Maybe we'll fight them for a little bit longer, but I think we're gonna be wrapping this up soon, guys. Let's at least destroy these divisions here. You know, get these ones, help them out where we can, but yeah, the attrition is fucking us up. And maybe just, yeah, take some of these ports here, all along the edges. I don't know. We did finish this up, so let's go ahead and have these guys come back here. I'd love to get that tank division destroyed if we can, though I don't know if it doesn't even look like they're taking attrition. Clearly not taking as much attrition as we are. So yeah, I feel like it's just not worth it, honestly, that fight. Here we go. We got to get these guys in the training army. Oops. Let's put these guys into the training army, get them training up. And I think that was it. Yeah. All right. We probably need to train guys in the colonies as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get these two training, and then the ones over here. It looks like we don't have any regular divisions here. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a major problem. We'll have to change some of them up, but we're not going to do it yet. Because obviously we have manpower and equipment issues. We don't need to further cause any issues there. So let's go up here and take the ports here, take the victory point, try and get control of these. As of right now, we don't actually have control of this colony, so we do need to take a bit more provinces there to get control. And it seems that we're now getting some help from the Americans, or they're just standing there soaking up supply, I guess. And I would like to see them help me fight those Germans, but nope. These guys still have supply. All right, so they're moving that way. All right, what we'll do is we'll take that one and take this one, and that should cut them off. Just trying to get these guys cut off so we can easily destroy them. We now have another division here to help out, so let's go and have these guys take that province. Since we have destroyed, was that a British division or a German division? I don't really remember. I suppose it's not important. I just want to keep making sure that we're not training unnecessarily. We do have equipment issues, so we don't need to further exhaust those with training unnecessarily. So now we can get the nationalization. This will, one, give us a higher recruitable population and division recovery rate, which is very helpful, but we also lose the disjointed government national spirit, which I'll show that to you if you're not aware of what it does. It is drastically reducing our daily political power. That's the main reason why we're not getting anything here, is because of that. Also, our stability is a lot lower. It's up 50% because of that. And then the surrender limit is negative 50%, so that's the worst part of it. You know, if we were at war, it would be really easy to get us to surrender because of that. So yeah, want to get that reduced if we can. It seems that they are now coming here. Don't know if I can beat them there. Let's just take a look, because I think that'll, well, that doesn't really, you know what, that's absolutely fine. If they want to go there, that doesn't connect them with anything. Let's just take this province here, and we'll see if we can't, and we'll just have, oops, we'll just have this division come here, just to stop them from advancing. They can take that province if they want. That makes it easier for me, honestly. So we'll let them take it. We get another military factory. Awesome. Let's go ahead and put this into, damn, we need a lot of stuff. Support equipment, motorized, all kinds of stuff. Let's do motorized, since that seems to be the biggest need at the moment. Trying to get the infantry equipment dealt with. I think Africa is what's killing us right now. Just taking a look at China, making sure that they don't break through here anywhere. A lot of Japanese troops in the sea, I see. That was a weird sentence. But yeah, it looks like they're maybe attempting, I don't know what the hell they're doing. I guess trying to attack that port right there. So they're attacking from land and sea. With look like a lot of success. No problems in Norway right now, so let's just go and swing on back to Africa, really the only place that we're fighting in. And let's see where we want to go next. I suppose we could come up here and take all this, so that we can start advancing, and then have like other slower units kind of wrap this area up. Yeah, I think that might be what we do. Come take these provinces here. Just leaving a whole bunch of, you know, blank slots that haven't been taken yet, but it's not really important, honestly. So they have taken this here. Awesome. Let's go ahead and attack them. I believe they're not cut off yet, but we're going to get that fixed here momentarily by taking that province there. But we do need to lock that unit down in order to make that happen. So this tank unit, why is he not facing any supply issues? That's what I'm curious. What's going on here? Do they have a port somewhere? Nah, they don't have a port, because I believe, yeah, South Africa is communist. So yeah, they don't have a port. I guess they're just living off of local supply here, interestingly enough. And yeah, they're not getting any penalties. Well, that's a shame. All right, yeah, I don't think we'll be able to beat them then, because you can't pierce their armor, apparently. So what we're going to have to do... Damn, you know, I don't know exactly what we're going to do. Let's just grab that province so they can't easily break out. And I might have to come up around here and take all this to get that surrounding bonus. I just don't know why they're not taking attrition. You'd think they would be, because they are completely cut off right now. It's just, I guess, local supply is enough. Let's go and grab out the computing machines. We're close enough to 1938, I think. Feels like we are. I thought these guys would all be done training at the same time, but that is not the case. They're almost done, so I'm not gonna pull them out or anything. It's fine. We're close enough to it. Just making sure all our training armies aren't training beyond what they need to. And I think we'll just watch these guys till all of them get done here. Yeah, because it should be moments. Yeah, we got 2 left. Then we'll stop their training. There we go. All right, so Red Army is situated. Of course, they're incredibly weak, guys. Let's go ahead and put these guys back into the Red Army. But yeah, this army is super weak. They don't have any equipment. We are nowhere near doing good on equipment at this moment. It's the support equipment that's killing us. Support equipment's pretty bad. We are losing here, but we're about to get that. You know, we might as well just pull it back now. Not gonna be able to stop them from moving, but we are about to get this province here. But I think then we'll have to take this one to completely cut them off. So let's go ahead and move down, in fact. Yeah, let's move down one. We can attack them from that province, but just in case they move even further down, yeah, I want to be able to always be able to attack them with this infantry. Eventually, though, I gotta get both of them to attack them because we're having some issues taking them out, unfortunately. All right, so these guys have already taken that. That was quick. So let's go and grab this province off. So we're cutting all of this territory off. There's nobody there, though, but maybe we can get it into our hands. It looks like this one already is, but there's no resources there. I'm trying to take the rubber here, trying to get all this rubber from them. Looks like we do have that one. We just need to get that 3 rubber, and these guys have taken that. So let's go ahead and have them come down here now, and then I think what we're gonna do is wrap around. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna have to do. So we can get that bonus for being wrapped around them. We did get some civilian factories finished up. Let's do a couple dockyards, guys. We don't really have a lot, and I wanted to put some towards getting convoys here. So let's go ahead and do, I guess, dockyards on, oh, you know, I guess we're gonna do it up here. 2 dockyards for right now. That's it, guys. And then we have military factory. Let's assign it to, I think it's gonna have to be the motorized. Yeah, the motorized is in the worst situation right now. Let's put it in the motorized. And that, okay, nope. We have oil problems. Let's instead put it in support equipment. I don't have to trade for any oil right now. Not for just 2 oil. So, yeah, it's fine. So they are attacking us here, which is stupid. That'll allow us to come over here and get behind them, take all this territory while they're doing dumb attacks. So yeah, that does work out nicely, and now they're all exhausted. Maybe we can destroy them now. We'll try. The attacks are really difficult here, though, so probably not. Defending effectively here. I would say we're defending effectively there, but I don't think that they're actually attacking there. And troops still training here. All right, let's go back to Africa, guys. So we could have this guy wrap this up, or we could just have him go up here and start taking the territory here. I don't really want to leave all this territory open. Yeah, he's so fast. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap all this up before we start going north. There's just too much to get taken care of. And I especially don't want to be pushing north into Sudan and Egypt. Because yeah, this is really, really bad supply all throughout there. So instead, let's take all this territory here. We're gonna get all this wrapped, at least this area here wrapped up. I think we should, oh, there's a lot more there than I thought. All right, all the way here. All right, so they'll take all that for us. Let's try and get some of this taken care of here. These guys are wrapping that up. These guys are gonna come down here, get them completely cut off, or that's the idea anyway. It looks like they're currently retreating. I don't know if we'll beat them there. 6 days, we should. No, that's 15 damn days. All right, so there's no fucking way we're gonna beat them there. All right, well, that's a shame. What we'll do is let's have these troops march down to here. All right, and hopefully, you know what? Is there any other way to do this? Could we come? Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do it this way. I don't think that Yeah, they can attack across there anyway. All right, that works fine. Let's go down here. I'm just worried that if we attack them here with this division, that we'll end up winning and they'll retreat here, and then I'll be attacking them through the river before. But it looks like we're going to make pretty good time there. Just a couple days. So that's fine. And I don't think these guys can even attack until, I mean, it's a long time away. It's so slow moving through there. Still waiting for this tank unit to come all the way around here and wrap around these guys. And yeah, these guys are just rapidly moving through there, so that's nice. And I think that's really all we're doing at the moment, guys, other than training these troops up. We do have one done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put him into, well, let's put him in the Red Army, I guess. Make sure we have full 24 divisions over there. And if the Germans join the British in their war, then that would cause a lot of problems for the Belgian troops here, because they would have to, I mean, they have 7 divisions there, and it looks like they're still effectively protecting their ports, so maybe it wouldn't cause too many issues, but typically the Germans do break through here. But that's also usually they've declared war on the Netherlands, so I don't know. We'll have to see. It looks like Germany's still trying to befriend Japan, which that's not going to work out for them because the Japanese are democratic, so they're not going to be interested in joining a faction with them or allying with them or helping them in any sort of way. So yeah, that's not going to work out. But yeah, that's just all part of the national focus, is just being so tied to history, which is kind of odd. And I think we just won here. Yeah, I think we're done here. Awesome. All right, so I had like a loud ass plane going overhead, so I had to edit that out. So let's have these guys start attacking. Oh, they got to go all the way around, don't they? All right, let's have them attack up this way then instead. While these guys come over here and wrap this territory up. Can they not attack? Oh, they can. I just messed it up. So we're going to go like this. Have them take all that, and then they'll start pushing north. Though it does look like the British are coming to reconnect the territory here. It's irrelevant anyway. There's nobody even there that's, you know, lacking supply. Let's go and put the one factor we got into... I guess we will do motorized. It's fine. It's 2 oil. It shouldn't affect production too much, but I'm not trading for it right now. We got our national mobilization. Awesome. So that should start taking our manpower up, because, yeah, we were hurting on manpower. We can create factions, but we already have that, so I don't think we need to do that one. I'm pretty sure we're done on this branch here. So what do we want to get next? We could go ahead and do more civilian and military factories, which would be super helpful. Could start going after the defensive or aggressive focuses. I don't think we're going to do air and navy just yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and start moving down here, guys. Technically, we're going to be more aggressive, more than likely. So it would make sense to go down the more aggressive branch and get that the division attack bonus. Also be able to build motorized troops a little bit faster, some army experience, research bonuses. But this is really the better route to go down, even if we are being more aggressive, because the production cost for infantry equipment's better than motorized, because more divisions need infantry equipment. So you can devote less factories towards that. That's the most important equipment, really, when it comes to how many factories you pump into it, because every division needs it. And then, you know, we get the 2 research bonuses here as well. Though, yeah, we're more likely to use these ones because I don't think we're going to get heavy tanks. But we can use the support artillery one, I suppose. And then, most importantly, you get these bonuses here that this branch doesn't have. We can build fortifications quicker, and then we get those free forts as well, even if that does kind of piss off some of our potential allies like Belgium and Italy. It will piss them off. But you know what? I think it's worth it. We're not the faction leaders, or we're not the one asking for them to join the faction, so it won't really affect it whether or not they join factions or not. So I don't think opinion's going to be important. So let's go this route. I think it just makes more sense for us, and it's got the better bonuses. So we'll get that. And let's continue our fight in Africa. I keep saying that I'm going to leave here, and then I don't. I still haven't fucking left here yet. I guess we're not gonna. I guess we're gonna keep fighting here. I'm gonna try and get those British divisions cut off here, wrap up around them. We'll see what we can do there. I don't know what they're gonna do right now, but we're gonna come over here. We're grabbing all this territory. It does look like they're now gonna go this way. That's good. That'll allow us to easily cut them off. We'll come up over here, cut them off, and then we'll get them destroyed. Another British division wiped out, surrendered. Still trying to wipe this tank division out, which of course requires us to not only move all the way around here to surround this division, but then we've got to like come back over here so that we don't get the river penalty. So it's just, yeah, it's going to be kind of shitty. But there's no really any other way to do that. They're going to take that out. We did build a dockyard. We got one of our dockyards built, so let's go ahead and assign it to the convoys. Get some convoys built up. And that other dockyard is going to go to this as well, I think. Try and get some more convoys. And civilian factories. Let's do more military factories more than likely. Let me just take a look. I feel like we need a couple more civilian factories. 15. Yeah, we're gonna need a couple more. So let's do a couple more civilian factories, and then we'll go back to doing the military factories. And we'll build these along the edges here, where where we might end up losing territory. So yeah, we'll do 4 more civilian factories, and then we'll go back to military factories. Get 80% there, 90%. Ooh, that's 90%. Nice. And I guess that's good for right now. That should keep them busy. Just kind of swing over on the places where we're not really involved in or helping out that much. Making sure everything's good, and then let's go ahead and swing on back over to here. And these guys are just about done. They move extremely rapidly, which is nice. So they're gonna take that. Where'd that unit go? I have no idea where he went. All right, and then we want to get this guy wrapping up the territory here. That's his job, to wrap all this up. There we go. So he'll wrap that up just because it bugs me. So we'll get that taken care of. And we almost have this guy surrounded. Just takes so long for him to move anywhere. Yeah, look at that, 13 goddamn days. And then you got to move all the way back around. That's going to take even longer. Still trying to wrap up that little bit of territory. The Americans might have pushed forward here, province. Seems like they did. But yeah, really, our fellow volunteer countries are not really helping out, man. They're not really helping out at all, unfortunately. What is Italy working on? Light ship effort. Germany's doing, they're about to get Australia into their empire. I said Australia, I meant Austria, excuse me. About to get Austria into their empire. British are issuing gas masks, which of course is an important little line along their national focus tree that they need to get rid of some of those penalties that they have. New Soviet man over here in Soviet Union, in Russia. It's kind of weird they still have this Soviet tree, of course, but yeah, nothing to be done about it. They don't have a alternate history one yet because they haven't redone the focus trees for the Brits, and I meant to click details there. So what did we get? Did we get I think we got anti-tanks. So we're gonna need to get those building with our limited fucking military factories, but that's okay. We are not in 1939, so we're not gonna go for 1939 techs. Instead, we're gonna go for the improved infantry equipment. All right. Oh yes, that's right. Let's go ahead and build the anti-tanks that we got, so we can put them in the army. Once again, we'll just put one factory into it. Same that we're doing with the light self-propelled artillery, so we can get a little bit of an equipment stockpile before we change them up. Infantry equipment's doing a lot better now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull back a factory, so we can put that towards the anti-tank. Actually, let's pull back. Oops, not that many factories. Let's pull back one of the factories, so we can put these towards the. Yeah, we're going to do towards the motorized, and then that will result in us finally needing to trade here. So let's go and trade with the United States and get one more factory going for that oil, so we're not getting any penalties towards building anything. We did finish up the research for the carriers. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do the battleship next. And are we going to build? Are we going to go ahead and build the carrier, or are we going to wait? I almost want to wait until the battlecruiser's done. It's just about done. We're only building one. Let's finish the battlecruiser up, and then we'll get the carrier going. We just don't have enough dockyards right now to really invest in building more. Let's put these guys onto the red front. And I would like to move some actual full-size units into Syria, because right now it's all shitty units. Of course, what we could do is just change some of them up so we don't have to pull anybody out. And apparently these guys need to train up, so let's go and change that up. Yeah, you know what, that's what we'll do. It's fine. Hopefully the war here doesn't start too soon. And we'll just do the ones that have the most equipment, I guess. Yeah, let's do, and I guess apparently he's not on that front or something. Let's go ahead and do, where is this guy? He's right there. I don't know what his problem is. All right, well, he's fixed now. So we'll do the 2 that have the most equipment. And then let's change these guys up to regular old infantry divisions. There we go. All right, so they'll need training as well. I guess we can go ahead and, we'll do it now. We'll put them in. We know that they're going to need it. So let's put them in the train army. And there we go. Get those guys training up. And what do we got going over here? Where did that British division go? Did they just fully retreat? They just said, fuck it, we're not doing this? It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like they pulled back. They knew what it was. So let's go and have these 2 guys, motorized divisions, start pushing forward. They'll push forward up here. The infantry would take far too long to do it. So we'll just have the infantry wrap up the back territory. I want to say there's something else, yeah, down here he can take care of after. So this guy's finally now taking attrition, but we can't really do anything. Let's just take this here. Let's just let him exhaust himself sitting there. Make sure that he can't reconnect himself easily, because if I go all the way around here, and I'm like right at this middle point, and then he starts moving to either one of these, then what would I do? I would have to attack across the river to stop him. There'd be no other solution, because he would just reconnect himself, which isn't desirable. I know that we've lost an absolute ton of equipment down there in Africa because of the attrition, such garbage attrition. We got superior firepower, awesome. Oh yes, we never got the support equipment, my bad guys. I fucking completely neglected that, didn't see it there. So we'll get that now. Let's go ahead and put the tanks in the blue army here. So not training any longer. I almost want to bring some tanks over here to Syria. In fact, I think that's exactly what we'll do. Let's just grab one of those tank units and bring him to Syria. And he can help out over there. Because I think we'll need one there. Rapid unit to kind of quickly take, I don't know, take the ports along here, cut some troops off once we start fighting the British. So this guy's going here to wrap that territory up. This guy needs to get some more prolonged orders. Let's go ahead and wrap all that territory up. And we'll see what's going on over here. Did the Germans move yet? They did not. All right, so we're about to get this one. And then I think we'll just go, I don't know, around here and then maybe finally destroy them. I mean, really, we don't... Yeah, we do have to go all the way around. We have to make it double wide. So we'll just go straight across here, like that. It's fine. So we did get our political power up. We can go ahead and do something now. But war support is still extremely low. So, I mean, we could always, do war propaganda to increase that for 90 days. I suppose that would be useful. At this point, because yeah, we're kind of limited on what we can do there. So here's what we're gonna go ahead and do, guys. We're gonna go ahead and change up Maurice over here. We don't really need the daily communism support, and let's change him up and instead get the war industrialist. I think, yeah, that'd be the best one for us to get right now, since we're building a lot of military factories. I know we're currently working on civilian factories, but we've been working on military factories. I think we're gonna do that, and then with the next 50 political power that we get, we only need 45 more. Then we'll do the try and get our war support up. So let's do this one first. Change this guy out. I could have kept the communist guy and changed the other guy out until we were getting the third slot going, but I just decided to do that now because I would probably forget, and then we'd end up having that guy there, Maurice, increasing our communist support when we don't need to, because I'd completely forget that he was there. So we got our defensive focus, awesome. So what we need to go ahead and do next is get levy in mass, so we can get that infantry equipment built up a little bit quicker. And Austria has been annexed, or Australia, as I said earlier. So Austria is annexed, and Germany just got more powerful. They also have a border with Italy now, which, remember, we could see conflict between Italy and Germany at any time. You really just don't know what the Germans are going to do next. They're currently befriending Czechoslovakia, because Czechoslovakia is fascist. That's interesting, even though they're currently going democratic. So that's good. So this is where the focus tree actually is working the way it should, where they're not going to conquer Czechoslovakia because it doesn't make sense because they're fascist. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I guess it still makes sense to conquer a fascist country, but they don't need to. They could be investing somewhere else. So we did just knock out another support company. So let's go and get something else going here. We do have experience to get a support company if we wanted to. I think we'll wait though. Wait till we get a little bit more experience. I don't know why this 336 days is bothering the shit out of me. I don't think there's anything we can do about it though. Yeah, it doesn't make any damn sense, because it should only be 168. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. We'll go and get it. I don't know why the 50% bonus isn't applying to it, unless it's got more expensive. The second one, I don't recall that changing, but I don't think there's anything else we need to get right now. No. So yeah, let's go and do the land doctrine here with the delay. Try and improve that a bit. And do we have any infantry? We do not. I was gonna say, if we have an infantry, we'll put them in here. We need to get like a cavalry division, a cavalry army, excuse me, for when we occupy lands. We eventually get that built, but I'm not gonna do it right now. It's not, obviously not a priority. Are these guys moving yet? They are not. They're just gonna sit there. Okay, well, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. And then we'll have this infantry division come down here and wrap up the rest of this little bit of territory. Get all that taken. It just sucks that the Belgians are getting all of this when we did all the work. That's a shame, but, you know, there's really nothing to be done about it. So let's go this way instead. Come up over here. And this guy needs to go... I guess he'll go like... let's go this way. We're actually going to try and get it all wrapped up all at once, so that we don't have any pink over here. Of course, we do have this one here, but yeah, we're not going to be able to get there. Yeah, there's not really any way for us to get there since we can't go through the Italian territory or our own. And we'll just have to wrap this up here. I don't think we can get over here either, so we can't wrap that up. That's 3 rubber. That would be nice to take from the Brits. But whatever, we'll just take this territory here for right now. All right, so let's go and let it continue. No division of basic training, but I don't really feel like we have the manpower for that just yet. And if we do have extra manpower, we need to change up a lot of stuff. Of course, the main limiting factor right now is equipment. And we still have a lot of troops that need to get their equipment going. They don't have anywhere near the amount of equipment that they need. All right, so let's go and put these guys on the red front, and that's gonna... Oh, actually, that's too much. I didn't realize we had enough. Never mind. Hey, whoa. Go back to where you're at. Go back here. You don't need to do that. All right, so I'm gonna swing around at the other places and make sure nothing's happening here that we need to be aware of. Looks like the Japanese did get behind them here. All right, well, I'm gonna let them, I'm not gonna get over there because I know the supply is gonna be a problem. So let's not get involved there. Let's make sure everything's good in Norway. Looks like they are doing attacks. They actually decided to do attack there. It's 4 divisions. They didn't attack here. I don't know if they need assistance. We'll just wait to see. We'll try and push them back into the sea if they do land. Maybe even take their port so we can completely destroy them, just to hurt the British a little bit more. We've got that guy moving this way, this guy moving this way, infantry coming over here, and the tank is now wrapping that up. They are now too wide, so it won't be easy for them to break out. And once he's done here, what we're going to do is have him come here. Oh, no, that's not the best way to do that. So continue going where you're going, and then come here. So we can do an attack and try and get that division destroyed. So waiting for the infantry to get over there. These guys are moving. This guy is just rapid, man. Yeah, he just moves really, really quick. Let's see if we can't get this guy surrounded so we can destroy him. We did get that 50 political power we needed. Apparently we can get a really cheap chief of army. Oh yeah, this guy's extremely cheap here. The army defense guy we got, he's only 50. So if we wanted to get him, let's just take a look at our choices here. For the chief of army, if that's the guy that we're gonna want. I mean, it's 10% bonus for defense, but which is better than either one of them, obviously, because they're experts rather than specialists. But I kind of think we're gonna get the army maneuver guy. Yeah, I just want the speed, man. I want to go fast. So yeah, we're not gonna get that, even though we have the national focus for it and he's cheap. We could always get him and then change him up later because he's so cheap. But what I really want to do is do the war propaganda at this moment because, yeah, we have such garbage war support. And it's limiting our abilities to change up, you know, any of our laws because we just don't have the war support to change them up at the moment. So that's the main thing that I'd like to get changed right now. Let's go ahead and have this territory conquered. It looks like the Brits are coming over here. This should allow us to cut them all off, so it should be too easy, man. So not worried about that. Let them push into that territory if they so desire. And yeah, just waiting for that tank unit now. All right, so looking good down there. Where is our Air Force? We never sent our Air Force. I'm a dummy, man. I never sent my Air Force over to help out in any of these fights. I guess there's not really anywhere to help out. I suppose we could send them to the Chinese, but I think the Japanese would probably wreck our Air Force. Yeah, there's no reason to try and help the Chinese out there. I think that'd be kind of bad, honestly. So let's not do that. But we do have an Air Force sitting over here, so I think we're gonna move them. Yeah, let's go ahead and or just delete them. Yeah, let's just delete those guys. We'll send some fighters somewhere if this breaks out here. We'll send them there. I don't know where else we'd send them. We don't need to put them in Africa where supply problems are already bad enough as it is. Yeah, that would not be good. These guys are both in Blue Army. All right, so all these guys are Blue Army. So let's just move them there now. All right, so this army's looking okay now. Getting built up. That's the army we're probably going to use in Belgium. That's the reason why I have them kind of close here. I assume we'd put them over here on the border or something. I'm not putting them there yet because it's not really a concern. But yeah, I would assume that's where we're gonna move those guys. have the Red Army here and then the Blue Army over here. But we might have to help in Italy as well. That could be a place that causes us some issues. We just don't know what's going to happen with the Italians. Let's go and grab this province here, and I'm going to try and get up behind these guys, see if we can't destroy them. I prefer if they attacked once. Come on down here and attack something, because going here does require me to... Yeah, it's going to be weird. I'm going to have to, like, come here and then back around to... we might as well go this way so that we can attack where we don't get the river penalty. Oh, these guys are done. All right, well, let's go ahead and see if we can't... they did cut us off there. All right, well, let's reconnect it then with this division here. Make sure that we get that connected so that we don't lose this division, because they are taking far too much attrition now. All right, yeah, they're coming to wrap all this territory back up. All right, well, that's fine. Do what you want. We'll go and come over here and wrap this up, grab that province. And let's make sure these guys are continuing to advance. Yes, they're coming to grab those provinces up. Those tanks are extremely weak. There's like nothing left of them when it comes to organization. We could attack across the river and easily do it, but why? Why do it? Let's just get over there and not even get a river penalty. There's no reason to rush it. They're not moving, so I was thinking that they would move and that would cause problems, but yeah, they decided they're just going to sit there and not do anything, so let's let them sit there. We'll take our time getting over there. And just kind of taking a look at everybody around here, make sure everybody looks good as far as experience goes, and yeah, there's nothing really happening in China. It's just Africa right now, guys. Just Africa. All right, so let's see how the situation is going here. They continue to advance here. I'm going to try and get up behind these guys. It'd be really nice if we can completely cut off all these troops, like come up over here and like cut off both of the divisions. That's going to be a lot of work, though. Oops, I didn't realize it was paused. My bad. My bad, guys. All right, I almost want to go to speed 5 because it's kind of taking a while, and it's really just waiting on these divisions to move around on Africa. Just looking at the casualties. Hold up, let's. There's another division there. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack there. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's attack this one. I'm gonna try and cut them off if we can make that happen. Cut these two divisions off. Having trouble trying to reconnect here. Yeah, they're causing lots of issues for us trying to reconnect. I'll try and go to that one, I suppose. They're pretty quick, so they might be able to get it done. We did get a dockyard. We got 5 dockyards because we just finished up the battle cruisers. So let's go ahead and get another carrier going. Let's set up their default composition as well. Let's do like 20 fighters, and then the rest will be naval bombers. All right, so that looks good. Let's go and put some dockyards towards them. Yeah, I think 5 dockyards will work out nicely. And let's make sure that they're going to Provence. Right there, I think, is where we decided they will go. Yes. All right, so we have 133 ships. I'm pretty sure that's our entire navy right now, if I'm not mistaken. Did I not? Okay, I just didn't merge them. All right, so that's our current fleet right now. 100 and... Okay, this clearly went to the wrong place. So let's have them go here. But yeah, it's going to be 134 ships is what we're looking at right now, which is nowhere near as large as the British fleet at 217 to 278 ships. Germans have 45 to 55. Italians 168 to 188. The idea is that maybe with Italy's help we'll be able to control the Mediterranean. That's why I moved them down here to the south. Kind of just going to rely on naval bombers in the channel. Obviously, there's no reason to try and engage with their fleet up there. Let's go and put those guys on that front, and I think we'll have... Okay, so we're going to end up having like 11 divisions here. All right, I think that'll work. That'll allow us to quickly sweep through here, although it might all be in our control, or be in Belgium's control by that point. We did finish up our national focus, which can allow us to build the equipment a little bit faster. We also have more army experience from that. Let's do, yeah, I don't really feel like we need that at the moment. I almost want to go down here and get those factories. Seeing if there's anything else, although the victors of the Great War, national spirit, how bad is that? Yeah, that's less recruitable population, less war support, and, oh, land doctrine research time is really bad. We shouldn't be getting the land doctrines. My bad, guys. Yeah, we probably shouldn't be getting land doctrines until we get rid of that. All right, well, we're already working on that one, so let's just complete that one. But yeah, that was not efficient. I was wondering why it was so expensive. Yeah, we shouldn't be getting that at all. We need to get rid of that first. So in order to get rid of that, we do have to get all the way down here to army reform, which, God, that's 3 national focuses away. Let me just see, what do these give? Because these aren't all that beneficial right now, but the army reform one is. That's army. Yeah. I guess that's the way we'll go. Let's go down there and get that. It does give the research bonuses. It does give the experience, so it's not completely useless. And then, yeah, we don't want to get that guy, so can't get that yet. And yeah, it's really just the Brits are the only ones that have really declared war at this moment. Germany, we don't know what they're working on yet. Let's let it play a little bit. And Bohemian Empire just joined the New Order. All right, so the New Order is growing. They now have Bohemia in their faction as well. So even if they do switch to democracy, they probably aren't going to lead the faction. They might, but it does look like they're going to be in the faction from here on out. So Germany goes stronger. All right, so far Americans have not. It doesn't look like. I don't think they've asked anybody in their factions yet. Nope. All right, we can join them at any moment if we wanted to, but there's no real reason to at the moment. And I completely forgot about this situation here. We need to be manually controlling these. So now we got 2 divisions cut off. Let's see if we can't get over here, get these guys cut off, and get these guys cut off. And then I'll come over here and try and destroy them with this division. But we still need to reconnect. And this will get that division cut off. And I need to get this infantry division. Oh, he's still down here. Never mind. We're waiting for him to wrap that up. The tank unit is going to come take this guy out. And once he finishes, which is now, there we go. Took him already. He'll come wrap this territory up. Let's just go ahead and have him do that now. After he finishes there. So he's going to come wrap all that up for us. And then he'll be able to help on the northern front. Yeah, which right now we're having a little bit of difficulty really doing anything. Oh, damn, they attacked us there, and we're still cut off. All right, maybe we'll connect this way. I don't know. We'll see what we can do there. Because, yeah, as of right now, as long as we're cut off, we're going to have a disadvantage here. What is he doing? He's doing nothing. He's just kind of stuck. So I was going to have him come take that guy out, but because of this, that changes it up a little bit. Let's instead go around this way. That'd probably be for the best. And still training those 2 troops up. Only at 16 experience, so we're not going to change the divisions up just yet. Seems that the British still cannot take a port there, so that's good. And same thing with Norway. It doesn't look like they're able to take a port. Just that one cavalry division is holding out. I almost want to go help. You know what? I'm going to go help over here and make sure that they don't take that, because they've been fighting there for a while. It is 4 divisions against 1. It doesn't really look all that good. So let's help them out here and make sure that they win. Yeah, because they wouldn't have won. All right, so it's good that we went and assisted there. I don't know if that's going to be enough. If not, we'll send another division down there. You know, one from the capital, I suppose. We did get computing machines, and we got improved infantry equipment. Excellent. So, not close enough to 1939 yet. So let's find a non-1939 tech to grab up here, which most of them unlock in 1939. We're already getting the ships. Yeah, these are all 1940, so we don't have to worry about that. We might start going after air doctrines. Honestly, I don't really know of what else we need to get. I guess we need to get both of these. We can get the reinforce rate. Sure. Yeah, let's do the reinforce rate. And then with the other slot, we will work on encryption. All right, excellent. So, no division basic training, division decisions available, promises of peace. Let's take a look. What does this one do? No, not going to do that one. All right. So that seems like it's about the end of the episode, my friends. It's already over. It ends so quickly. We did wrap this up. Excellent. So these guys are now cut off. Awesome. Are they attacking right now? They are not. So what we need to do now is let's send this division over here. And then this division's going to come up over here to wipe that guy out. So let's get him going over that way. So we want to try and wipe these 2 divisions out. This guy could be wiped out if he doesn't come take a province. Well, this guy here, it would just push him back. If we take this, then it would push him. Oh, that'd be across the river. Yeah, that's the only way to do it, though. Unless... Oh, wait a minute. No. What if we move this guy here and then attack down that way? Yeah, that'd be far better. We'll do that and push him back this way. Makes more sense to do it that way. All right, so they'll take care of that. This guy's done here. Let's go ahead and get him moving back up to here. We'll have him take the railroads up there, if there are any railroads here. And then the tank unit's wrapping that up. Okay, awesome. Let's take a look at China before we end the episode. Make sure everything's good here. Yep, everything's fine, though they did. Yeah, they're having some progress here. If this continues fanning out here, then I might move more divisions over there. I am a little bit worried, though, if we pump a bunch of divisions over there, that one, will take a lot of attrition, and two, the Japanese will invade back here and that'll cause a bunch of problems. So that obviously wouldn't be good. All right, that did not work out the way I wanted it to, but whatever. I moved the wrong division. My bad. So he'll come over here, destroy them. He'll come here, and then it'll push them back to here, and we'll have to go up here across the river and attack again. So obviously not great, but there's not gonna be anywhere for him to go, so it's fine. So getting that British division wiped out, and then we'll get the division right there wiped out, and yeah, making some progress in Africa. I'm surprised I fought there the whole time. I was completely planning on abandoning that region because I didn't want to fight there, but whatever. I mean, I guess it's important, I suppose. At least we'll have less of a threat for our African colonies, which, you know, I wasn't going to defend. And so that means we get to keep some of that rubber. They can still attack from these regions here, and there's really not much to do about that. I almost think I might, because it could be pretty easy to take these 3 regions and completely kick Britain out of Africa. I might go ahead and start attacking all these regions here. I don't know. Might send some divisions here. I mean, once we go into war with the British, send it like it's just a couple divisions. We could probably do it with just a few and take these regions from them, and they won't have any more African colonies. I wasn't expecting to do all this with volunteers, so that's why I hadn't planned on doing it originally. But yeah, now it might work out for us. So seems that the Brits have landed. They're up there now. We did win here, but let's go and pull back here. But yeah, now they have a beachhead, so I think they'll be able to take care of it. I don't think we need to bring any divisions over there. It seems that the Norwegians have got plenty. So unless they break out here, we won't help in that conflict. But yeah, the British continue throwing themselves into this war here, and I'm sure they've lost a ton of casualties. 107,000 casualties, but Belgium's almost just as bad. 99,000 casualties, 4,000 for Norway, 107,000 for the British. That's not bad. Really, when you think about it, when they're doing naval invasions and stuff, that's worked out pretty well for them, honestly. So they also have their puppets in here, but it doesn't look like they're helping at all. Yeah, they haven't lost any casualties, so they're not helping in that conflict. Looking at Japan, China, 806,000 casualties for China, 311,000 for Japan. Of course, that looks really bad, but this is more important. These numbers are more important for Japan. China has an insane amount of manpower, and their divisions don't have any equipment, so they're going to take higher casualties. So really, this is a much bigger number. This is huge for Japan, that they've already lost 300 something thousand casualties, and they really haven't made any progress yet. And of course, what we did down here to them, I think, was a big part of that, those massive losses. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. I wonder if Belgium has a fleet. I'm just kind of curious here. I assume no, they don't have a fleet. It's been destroyed, the little one that they had. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. And I hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching.